Alright people, this is Brad the Lad back again with another video. And first of all, before I get into my Man United vs Everton preview, I just wanted to thank you all for subscribing. Thank you to my friends from college that have subscribed to me. And thank you to everybody that's consistently supported the channel. And two people I'd like to shout out as well. Two Everton YouTube channels. Network Michael D and also Sam Flint. Fantastic YouTube channels, fantastic people. I recommend you go and watch and subscribe to them. So going into this game, I'm quite confident. My prediction is Manchester United 1, Everton 0. It's the game I called the Phil Neville derby because he played for both teams, and obviously I'm a big fan of Phil Neville too. So, obviously, Everton won their last game under caretaker manager Duncan Ferguson, who's an Everton legend. Both teams have a legend called Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson was Man United's legend. Duncan Ferguson is the Everton legend. So, yeah, going into this game, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side got a 4-0 win last night. Went as group winners into the Europa League knockout stages. A great performance last night. A good performance against Spurs in the 2-1 win on the Wednesday. And an even better performance in the 2-1 win over Manchester City. A game we expected to get nothing from. I think Everton will make it tough. I think they will surprise us in many ways. But I do believe that United will get the 3 points. I think Marcus Rashford is going to get a penalty and score. I think Everton will have a lot of chances, but I'm not too sure they'll find the back of the net. I'm not too sure they'll have a lot of luck. Although I do think they will play well. I think it'll be one of those games, really. A lot of people think it's going to be a really good game of football. I won't be surprised if people backed Everton. I think Carlo Ancelotti is a favourite. It's in a fight between Arsenal and Everton. That's quite funny, actually, because they play each other next week in the Premier League. So, you know, there's a lot of interesting spectacles about this. You know, I think one player we need to look out for is Gylfi Sigurdsson. Has a good record against Manchester United. Scored in both games last season. We won 2-1 at Old Trafford last season, back in October 2018. A goal from Paul Pogba, a penalty. It was rebounded though. And then the second goal from Martial. Everton got a penalty later on from Sigurdsson. And the last meeting at Goodison Park, oh, that was the worst I've ever felt watching a United game. Everton 4, Manchester United 0. That was awful. I do not want to experience that again. I don't think we will at home in particular. I don't think we will at Old Trafford because I think the confidence is up. And I think, you know, we're much, much better than we were since then. So, you know, I think, you know, this is going to be... I think, you know, we are going to win the game 1-0. You know, and I think, you know, we do get a lot of penalties as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did win the game 1-0 and got a penalty or something like that. So, Everton... They are a good team. I think, you know, Calvert-Lewin, of course, got a couple last week. He played quite well. He's got a good relationship with Duncan Ferguson. Whether he will get the permanent job, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, they might give him a bit of time like Ole did, like we did for Ole. But yeah, I think, you know, it's going to be a really interesting game. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think Richarlison can cause problems, and I think we can cause them problems. With I think Lingard's playing much better than he has been. Martial, Rashford, Daniel James got lots of pace, lots of talent, and I think, you know, it could be quite a decent game of football. But yeah, I am quite confident going into this one. If Chelsea lose tomorrow to Bournemouth at Stamford Bridge, we can move in within 1 point behind Chelsea. And we are right in the top 4 race. And I think, you know, the fact we beat City gives me a lot of positivity, a lot of hope that I feel that we can finish in the top 4. I'm not saying that we will, but I think we can. And, you know, and we've got the Europa League as well. And if we can take that seriously and if we can, you know, do well in the Europa League, I really, really do rate our chances of being in the Champions League again next season. And hopefully we can kick on from there. It looked quite impossible quite a couple of months ago that we won't get into the top 4. And now there is a real chance that we could do if we can keep this momentum going. We've got Everton, Old Trafford, then we've got Watford, then we've got Newcastle, then we go to Burnley. and then we start all over again, including the FA Cup as well. So, yeah, the Christmas period is going to be really, really busy. I love football at Christmas time. It's really, really good. I love football at any point of the season, to be fair. Just when it ends, the season ends. But, yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting game. I hope United win the game. Good luck to Everton as well for the rest of the season, whatever the score is. And hopefully, when I do my review on Sunday, it's a happy one. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.